following the light of the sun, we left the old world. By prevailing over all obstacles and distractions, one may unfailingly arrive at his chosen goal, a destination. Riches don't make a man rich, they only make him busier. Gold is a treasure, and he who possesses it does all he wishes to in this world, and succeeds in helping souls into paradise. I am a most noteworthy sinner, but I have cried out to the Lord for grace and mercy, and they have covered me completely. I have found the sweetest consolation since I made it my whole purpose to enjoy His marvelous presence. For the execution of the voyage to the Indies, I did not make use of intelligence, mathematics or maps. These people are very unskilled in arms. With 50 men they could all be subjected and made to do all that one wished. I have come to believe that this is a mighty continent which was hitherto unknown. After having dispatched a meal, I went ashore, and found no habitation save a single house, and that without an occupant. We had no doubt that the people had fled in terror at our approach, as the house was completely furnished. But in truth, should I meet with gold or spices in great quantity, I shall remain till I collect as much as possible, and for this purpose I am proceeding solely in quest of them. The houses are all built in the shape of tents with very high chimneys. The air soft as that of Seville in April, and so fragrant that it was delicious to breathe it. My desire was not to pass any island without taking possession, so that, one having been taken, the same may be said of all. Tomorrow morning before we depart, I intend to land and see what can be found in the neighborhood. Sailed this day 19 leagues, and determined to count less than the true number, that the crew might not be dismayed if the voyage should prove long. For this purpose I determined to keep an account of the voyage, and to write down punctually everything we performed or saw from day to day, as will hereafter appear. Each day we understand better what the Indians say, and they us, so that very often we are intelligible to each other. There are trees of 1,000 sorts, and all have the several fruits, and I feel the most unhappy man in the world not to know them, for I am well assured that they are all valuable. I bring home specimens of them, and also of the land. There are trees of 1,000 sorts, and all have the several fruits, and I feel the most unhappy man in the world not to know them, for I am well assured that they are all valuable. I bring home specimens of them, and also of the land. Stood off and on during the night, determining not to come to anchor till morning, fearing to meet with shoals, continued our course in the morning, and as the island was found to be 6 or 7 leagues distant, and the tide was against us, it was noon when we arrived there. The Indians on board said that thence to Cuba was a voyage in the canoes of a day and a half, these being small dugouts without a sail. Such are the canoes. I departed thence for Cuba, for by the signs the Indians made of its greatness, and of its gold and pearls I thought that it must be Pango. I found that part of it towards San Salvador extending from north to south 5 leagues, and the other side which we coasted along, ran from east to west more than 10 leagues. I saw a boy of the crew purchasing javelins of them with bits of platters and broken glass.